Good morning, Easton. Uncle Scott here. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you about teachers. Now, I know by the time that you start watching and understanding some of these videos, the last thing that's going to be on your mind are teachers in school. No one likes school or tests or homework whenever they're your age. However, I think this is an important message to give you this early on. First off, as your parents have probably already told you, your education is going to be the most important asset that you will ever have. Now, although school is probably keeping you from playing video games on your Xbox 4 or PS7, or whatever other platforms are out at that time, the time that you spend at school is going to be some of the most prominently impacting days of your entire life, especially the time that you spend with your teachers. Teachers are so important because not only are they going to teach you some of the many life lessons that you're going to need, they're also going to impart on you a lot of their own knowledge that's going to help you land a job one day. They also teach you important life lessons like, don't eat that glue over there, or don't cut your hair with those scissors. Yes, I did that when I was 5. I cut my hair and tried to glue it back on. Don't do it. Teachers are a part of the fabric that holds society together. A long time ago as a society, we decided that there were going to be public schools where we would send our children. And through our tax dollars, those teachers would help to raise our kids, but also impart on them knowledge about literature and history and the universe as a whole. We made that covenant many years ago, and we're starting to fail that today. Based off inflation, we're starting to pay our teachers less and less and ask more and more from them. To be fair, there are other professions that I think should also be paid more, but today's video is strictly about school and teachers. Not only are we asking our teachers to do more with less, we're only rating them based off how their students do on standardized tests. We're also constantly changing the curriculum on them and not letting teachers just teach. This is getting hard on them, and therefore it's going to be hard on you. Now, I'm not saying there shouldn't be accountability, Easton. I just know that your parents and I want you to go to some of the best schools and have the best teachers. And I'm not entirely sure that rating teachers based off standardized tests is the best way to go about that. Teachers everywhere are required to go through 4 rigorous years at university, become board certified, and deal with 20 to 30 screaming kids all day at school. Good morning, kids. How was your weekend? Now, Easton, I am a capitalist, and although I think capitalism is running a little bit wild in some places in the world, I do believe that we should pay market value for labor. We have to pay our teachers better because although I know teachers don't do it for the money, they do still have to live and feed and house themselves. If we want the best teachers to stay around and to recruit even better teachers for the future, we're going to have to pay them a fair price for their time, energy, and passion for teaching our kids. As an example of why teachers are so important, I will use myself and my experiences in school. I personally had many great teachers growing up, but the ones that had the biggest impact on me were the ones that were really passionate about the things that they did. The science teachers, especially my friend Mr. Clark, who got me so passionate about science, I took every science class possible in my high school. And then I took that passion for science and I went on to become an electrical engineer in college. Now that's just me. There are innumerable novelists and historians, psychologists, doctors, technologists, accountants, and high-tech construction workers that are waiting to be molded by their teachers. All these careers and all these passions that society is yearning for is going to require us to retain the best teachers and recruit more for tomorrow. We have to start making our schools better. Easton, our main goal in life is to make sure that the next generation, you, has it better than we did. And I think that investing in our schools and especially in our teachers is going to help accomplish that goal more than anything else. And with that, Easton, I will see you next weekend.